And we are here. Hello, how are you? I am Gaby de la Mora, and I am so happy to be together in this space of calm and creation, in this space for you to relax, for you to experience something completely different. And well, today's theme, today's session is going to be focused on meditation and how can meditation transform my life. Because yes, I know I hear a lot about meditation, but perhaps I have not given me the opportunity just to try it and to feel it. So today I would like to talk to you about meditation. So this session is going to be divided in 3 different moments. So in the first one, I would like to share with you some ideas about meditation. And the second one, we are going to experience a meditation together. This is going to be a guided meditation amplified with the sound of these 3 beautiful gongs that you can see here. For those of you who are not very familiar with the gongs, just let me share with you that these ancestral instruments are really powerful. They have been considered like so healing. They have been used like many years ago in different cultures for different purposes, ceremonial, healing purposes, reconnection. Like around 4,000 years they have been using the gongs. And the wonderful thing about these current days is that there are more and more findings about this sound and how different this sound is from other instruments. So this wave, this sound wave, is really enriched, and that because in just one stroke, as you can hear, well, you will feel it later, but you get all the tones from the spectrum and overtones. So it is really a very enriched sound wave, which is going to stimulate each and every molecule of your being. Molecules that create trillions and trillions of molecules that create your body and your emotions and your thoughts. So all that, when this sound hits these molecules, the frequencies are amplified. So if you were feeling or experiencing, for example, stress or sadness or pain, or these things that I am mentioning are low frequencies in these molecules. So in the moment that you amplify these frequencies, you experience yourself like a sense of health and well-being. Is very interesting. So, well, what I'm gonna do, I am going to amplify the meditation, the guided meditation, with the sound of these gongs. So this is going to be our session for today. I hope you really enjoy it as much as I will. I love to give these sessions because I know all the benefits that they can create. So about meditation. Meditation is a way for you to know your mind, and you can really transform your mind from negative to positive, from disturbed to peaceful, from unhappy to happy, and just because you begin to meditate. So for example, some of the reasons why you would like to invest time in meditation, perhaps life is getting so stressful and you have tried like different things, however they don't seem to be working. Or perhaps you are going through a tragedy or a loss, or you are experiencing grief and you really crave for clarity and inner peace. Perhaps you are dealing with a disease, or you are waiting for a diagnosis. So however is the situation, meditation is going to create like an optimal state of being, physically, emotionally, mentally, which is going to help on all that. Perhaps, yes, there are so many reasons why one would like to meditate. So what could meditation do for you? Well, first of all, it just can create this sense of spaciousness, like mental space for you to do really like meaningful decisions, positive decisions, instead of being reacting, no, and then regretting. It can give you or feel you that connection, make you feel the connection with inner strength, inner peace, happiness, versus all these just an uneasy mind, which creates all kinds of situations. So yes, there are so many reasons why and things that you can experience just by meditating. For example, with meditation allows us to, but when we are like experiencing inner peace and inner strength, then for example all of these symptoms and diseases that are originated because of so much stress and cortisol, they just begin to vanish and they begin to heal itself. The body is just in this optimal state. So and what it takes is just for you to take the decision to say, like, you know, I want to explore like a different dimension. I want to understand my mind better, because as we know, mind can create, yes, lots of pleasure and inner peace and happiness, but it can also create so much pain and anguish. So how wonderful that you begin to explore your mind, to change it, to shift all these two possibilities. So instead of love, instead of being in like fear, to shift to love. So yes, there are like many studies. For example, there is one that I always like to share, in which they were just studying what would happen in the brain, for example, of these monks, that they wanted to know what was the difference in their brains, why were they like so happy, and what would be if there was like a difference in the brain of these monks and hundreds of people that they study. And they found out that yes, there is a difference in the brain, because this part of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, is more activated. So and then they wanted to understand if this was because of meditation, their meditation and mindfulness practices. So they did a second study in which they were volunteers, and they asked these people to do meditation for 8 weeks, 45 minutes, and that was a perfect time to have these changes in the brain. So yes, it is well proven that meditation is the change that happens while you meditate is real. So yes, my invitation for you today is to try it and to explore this sense of inner peace, spaciousness within, a calmer mind, because, and more nowadays where societies and the current situation is so uncertain, and it prompts for us to stimulate more the mind, and that creates more and more unsatisfaction, versus a peaceful mind that can connect with happiness and love. So then we don't only have satisfaction and pleasure, but is this constant and sustained sense of love and happiness, of course. So yes, for example, there are some people that say, like, you know, but I do enjoy my active life, and I need to be like so, yes, just mindful and active, because there's so much that I need to do. Okay, with meditation, that doesn't mean that you're gonna be like in this relaxed mode. No, that means you can have this external active life, but you're gonna have this inner, internal peace and calm. So that is going to allow you to make better decisions, and to have a clearer mind, and to have a better health. Because you will see, once you begin to practice meditation, well, all those, as I was mentioning earlier, all these symptoms and diseases created just by this constant production of cortisol, which is the chemical in the brain, the constant chemical in the brain when we feel like so busy and so stressed out. So when you begin to meditate, and because you are meditating, you are producing more endorphins and dopamines and nitric oxide, then you begin to experience like so much health. And if you were going through a disease, perhaps that begins to completely change and even disappear. There are so many diseases. They say like 95% of diseases are, the factor number one is stress and this cortisol that produce all kinds of inflammations in the body, just inflammation. and you experience gastritis and colitis, cystitis, then if you don't pay attention and you continue to live these stressful lives and with these distracted minds, you can create like some other diseases such as diabetes type 2 and different kinds of cancers, because all this constant chronic cortisol. So yes, meditation nowadays is like an open door inviting you to explore a different life. Because that doesn't mean that everything is going to be in order. That means that you're going to feel that it is easier to deal with life. And instead of trying to search happiness and peace and success outside, you are going to feel it inside within yourself. And then you're going to connect with that. And it's going to be easier to give solutions to so many problems, but from a state of calmness. People who meditate, for example, when you begin to meditate, you're going to notice differences in your attitude. Perhaps if somebody by accident bumps into you, you're not going to react as you used to do. Or perhaps if somebody forgets to call you, you're not going to feel concerned. All is going, so stress really reduces so much with meditation. So yes, my complete invitation for you today is just to give yourself the space and time, the opportunity to feel it in your body. Sometimes people feel like, but I'm not good at that. That must be like for people who has been doing yoga for years. This is not for me, Meditation is something so natural. It's part of yourself. It's just to give yourself the time to be aware of your breath and to connect with silence, with that inner piece of yourself. So if you, as I was telling you at the beginning, we are going to experience together a meditation just for you to feel it in your body, for you to be familiar on how to go about it. And this is just going to be one way to meditate. There are so many others. There is, for example, meditation Zen meditation, or transcendental meditation, or universal energy meditation, or just for you to be in silence, or just for you to do a walk in nature, because there are also like two different ways to do meditation. One can be like direct, but indirect as well. Direct is when you, on purpose, you say, I'm going to meditate, and you choose a specific posture and you dedicate that time to do meditation. But the indirect ways to meditate can be just to be mindful, just to be fully in the present moment with all your senses while you do a walk in nature, or while you're having your tea in the afternoon, or while you are in silence just observing a candlelight. So there are different ways just to feel it. So yes, that is my invitation for you today, to create the space for you to feel it in your body. And let's do one together. So I invite you, if you have headphones, if you can use headphones, that is going to be wonderful. If you don't have headphones, it's going to be good anyways. With headphones, you are not going to get distracted by sounds in the environment. But if you don't have headphones, then you just integrate whatever sound is in the environment. So let's say if there's a dog barking, if there's somebody talking there, well, just integrate everything. Just let them know that you're going to do a meditation, so for them not to distract you, not to interrupt you. You can invite them to join you, and yes, let's do it. This specific way to meditate is a guided meditation, so I am going to give you some suggestions for you to begin to feel the relaxation in your body. Once you begin to relax yourself, then your brain waves are the optimal ones for you to install like a change, a new symbol in your unconscious mind. And after that, then I'm going to use the sound. So this is a very unique kind of meditation. This is one of the many options that you have. And I invite you to explore different options to know which one fits better for you. This one, let me just tell you that what you're going to listen is not like the typical music. These are very different sounds, yet they are very good sounds for your health, for yes, for your well-being in general. So just be open to receive and to experience something different. If your mind wanders, just invite your mind to be here with you in this present moment and just focus on your breath. So let's begin with our experience in meditation and let's see how it feels for you. So I'm gonna turn off the light. I will just ask you to keep your eyes closed. For you not to be distracted with visual stimuli. So just for these to be like a sonic experience. So just follow my suggestions and listen to the sound of the singing bowls. Invite your mind to be here with you, not in the past, not in the future. So here, in the now. Imagine this space as a space with no time, a space between the tick and the tack of the clock. Take a deep breath in. Just close your eyes and begin to be aware of the sensations in your body. Imagine that the only thing that exists is this inner universe of yours. Relax your feet and be aware of the sensations by you relaxing your feet. Now allow that relaxation to go up through your legs, to your abdomen and your chest. Relax your shoulders. Imagine as if you were letting go of all that weight that you have been carrying on your shoulders for so many years. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck. And visualize how the energy of communication flows. So beautifully. Relax your face and your eyelids, your forehead, knowing that all is well. Just take another deep breath. Now visualize yourself as if you were this majestic eagle and you're just flying, enjoying as you fly. It feels so good and you feel so safe. Now imagine you're going to fly down into different levels of relaxation. So from level 5, you go down to level 4. And with that exhalation, you release any tension that may be in your body. And then you go down to level 3. You take a deep breath, and when you exhale, you release any thought that may be in your mind. Then you go down to level 2. And you visualize this wave of relaxing energy entering from the top of your head, going through your body, relaxing it more and more. And it feels so nice, like a warm and relaxing energy flowing within yourself. And then you go down to level 1, and you are there in the silence within, in the peace of the depths. Take a deep breath and expand your chest. As you expand your chest, visualize as if you were opening your heart to receive new energy, divine energy, energy of life. It's like a soft waterfall of golden energy, which is entering into your heart, and you can feel it. You feel all that energy of love divine. You feel the love in your heart, how it is growing more and more, expanding more and more with every new breath. So you feel the love within yourself. And as it expands more and more, it goes beyond your body, creating this field of protective energy surrounding you. So you feel the love within yourself and all around you. Just feel it. Feel the love. Feel the joy and the gratitude. It's a combination of the three. And you can feel it. You can feel how it grows more and more. And by feeling this gratitude, you know and you feel that you are worthy to receive the most beautiful things in life. So you are open to receive, and you receive. So you feel and you are whole. There is no lack. You feel so strong and wise. Feel the love there in your heart and all around you. So you feel so protected and safe. And now with all this energy surrounding you, you feel so free to be yourself. So you visualize yourself exactly the way you are, your true beautiful self, just flowing with ease, flowing in life in complete harmony, feeling the connection with wisdom and love. So continue to feel it and just expand this feeling with the sound of the gongs. Feel. if you want, just continue with your eyes closed and gently and slowly begin to bring your awareness to this moment. Take a deep breath, expand your chest, be aware that you are breathing life. Begin to move your fingers, and you can also begin to move your toes. Take a deep breath and welcome yourself to a new life. To a healthy body, to a peaceful mind, and be ready to create your life. So take another deep breath, and whenever you feel ready, just open your eyes. I am gonna turn on the light just to greet you once again, to ask you if you were able to relax, if you were able to follow my suggestions. So this is a way for you to learn, if you didn't experience before, just to learn a way of just feeling this relaxation, which is the optimal way to allow just the body to heal itself. When I practice meditation and I feel relaxed and my mind becomes so clear, creativity is better than ever. And I respond, yes, just with meaningful responses, just positive ways of approaching life, of giving solution to challenges, overcoming those usual problems or what I used to feel like problems. All of a sudden you realize that there are not problems anymore for you, and your attitude changes. So then your relationships improve, and not only your relationship with others, with your wife, with your husband, but with yourself, with life. You begin to see things in a very different way, just because instead of cortisol you are generating these endorphins and dopamines. I like so much the explanation of Dr. Bruce Lipton when he says when we fall in love is when we become so mindful, completely mindful in life. And to fall in love is not just with that beautiful person that you have by your side, but you can fall in love with life and with each and everything that you do and you choose to do. It's just to put all about yourself and all your senses and really resonate with what you're choosing to do. And when you are in love with that which you are creating, then life completely changes. The world feels so different just because you're in love, just because you're being mindful. And that is an indirect way to meditate. I was mentioning to you, from those who just came to this session like a little later, the purpose was just to give some ideas about meditation and why would you be like open to meditate, no? Because of a problem, because stress in life, because of a disease, because grief, whatever you're going through, when you meditate, everything becomes like more easy. And things, all of a sudden, they appear to be like so positive and beautiful. And that is our purpose in life, to really become so happy and to bring to life that which you are meant, or you were meant to give. Each one of us is so unique, and each one of us is carrying something very unique to life. And now that we are in this complete transformation of humanity, this is the most precious opportunity that we have to really feel the connection with that true self that we are, and with all about ourselves, our consciousness, and from there to begin to create. Remember that we find love within ourselves, and meditation, it's a beautiful way just to feel it. Love is not something that we need to look and to try to find out there. No, love is something that you feel and that you generate, and the more that you feel, then you can share it with others, and then you connect with others, and there is so much resonance to high frequencies things in the field. So yes, I invite you to give yourself the opportunity to meditate as you are walking, as you are having your breakfast, as you are doing whatever thing you decide to do, but to put all your love and your complete presence, attention, and yes, to be so mindful. So I am Gaby de la Mora. If you were able to follow this meditation, I'm so happy. I hope you really reach a deep state of relaxation. And if not, you can do it later. Later, when you go to bed, you can grab some headphones and try to do it. And it's always so good. It's always so nice just to feel that level of who we are. You know, and in these times where there are so many changes and all of a sudden we listen to not exactly like positive news. So this is a wonderful opportunity to understand that yes, all that which we feel and perceive through our senses, all that is always in a continuous transformation. All that will change. This will pass. Your body will continue to age. So everything changes. And the only thing that remains is your essential being. And you can reach that beautiful energy through meditation. The thing is that we were not very like trained to pay attention on energy, but just in matter, no? So meditation is a wonderful way just to feel all that vastness that life is, and all the potential, the infinite potential that we have available for us at all times. And we can tune into the most beautiful things in life by raising our frequencies. So here you have a beautiful vehicle, meditation. So I hope you try to, yes, to explore this layer of life. And yes, for those who would be interested in having like different themes, different meditations, different tools to, yes, expand your awareness, I invite you to explore the channel, which is gabydelamora.vhx.tv, and you can share that with your family. No, those are different sessions. For example, there are mindfulness tutorials, there are visualizations in nature for you to reconnect with those beautiful qualities, to deal better with life, to feel life better. And yes, there are these kind of sessions you can find also there in the channel. So please visit the channel and also send me your comments, feedback. If there is something that you would be interested in talking about or experiencing, let me know. And I would be so glad to share that with you. Yes, thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you next Monday at 7 or in Spanish, and next Wednesday in Spanish. Thank you so much. And I'm